Hello, this is David Havlicek, and this is my Module 2.4 Sustainable Design and also overall review of Module 2. Just contents quickly. Anyways, I went over my design criteria for this project, just kind of a self-recap of what my goals for this project were going to be. It's a little bit of redundancy. And then I compiled all my research for sustainable design. I looked specifically into energy use, materials, environmental justice, site ecology and landscaping, indoor air quality, ecological gentrification, which was an interesting something I never even thought about, and was a completely new learning experience about that. And systems thinking, both the systems thinking, ecological gentrification, and environmental justice had articles that were part of the 2023 competition guide provided as a resource to us. A lot that could be unpacked here, and it guided all my design decisions for sustainably from this project. Looking specific into the climate, I did use Climate Consultant, but also looked at resources since California has their own special climate zones that are a little bit more strict and specific. This is California Climate Zone 6 is Los Angeles. Was able to look into this region as a whole and what specifically entails. The Climate Consultant 6 program did provide some good strategies that I was able to review. Some of them are not as applicable, especially for the standard plans for traditional passive homes in temperate climates. That one does apply. More ventilation is needed, longer overhangs, perhaps for shading. That's very applicable to this project. There was also another traditional home layout that was a log home, which can be found in Western climates, but that's something that might be better for cooler climates. The first psychrometric chart looks without adding mechanical equipment, cooling and heating to the design strategies. And we're able to satisfy 76.4% of hours with pretty much all passive, let me double check, all passive techniques. Yep. If we do add that active, those two active techniques when needed, it does go up to 99.3% of the hours. Here is a diagram showing the work for what I've researched and what I've been thinking about implementing then into the project. And the model is relatively the same. Okay, and now going into the overall proposal. This is just a general narrative of those things that I kind of skimmed over as it was redundant. This goes through kind of my design decisions that were made based on the site location and going into deliverables for what I've submitted over throughout the Module 2 projects. Here's the housing typologies for different families. The floor plans, at least not as much the sections. A drawing that showcases the connections between the different spaces, the residential spaces, the shared spaces, and also the public spaces and green spaces. And this was actually before programming. I wasn't trying to program with this assignment, but I have kept a lot of the same thoughts with this drawing into programming. The isometrics from 2.2 and the site drawing, and looking at some things in context, module 2.3 and the isometrics, and starting to mass. And here's my bibliography. And thank you.